Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to WWE Royal Rumble previews and predictions video, where I'm going to give you my personal insight of what I think is going to happen at this event. So, getting into things. The first three matches on the card for the pre-show will be Bobby Roode defending his United States Championship against an unknown opponent. Well, I think that unknown opponent, whoever they are, they're going to lose to Bobby Roode. So that's pretty straightforward and to the point. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson are facing the Revival, Scott Dawson, Dash Wilder. This time I don't think there's going to be a squash here. I don't think the Revival are going to be buried. I believe that Revival are going to walk away winning this match. Hopefully. Kalisto, Lince Dorado, and Gran Metalik versus TJP. Holy shit, I can't believe he's still wrestling for this company. I thought he went bye-bye somewhere. Gentleman Jack Gallagher and Drew Gulak. This is a waste of time, and I don't even fucking care who wins this match. Probably TJP's team is going to win that. Alright, so let's get into things here. The two tag team matches that for the tag team titles for both Raw and SmackDown. First off, the SmackDown 2 out of 3 falls with the Usos defending against Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. I believe the Usos will walk away keeping their tag team titles intact. I do believe that this match will be very decent and probably a show stealer, more than likely. I am certain of it, because these two did a very good job on SmackDown competing against each other for the tag team titles. The next tag team titles match is the Raw tag titles with Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan versus Cesaro and Sheamus. Now, what I think is going to happen, what I hope doesn't happen, but what I hope and what I think is going to happen are two different things. Well, they're two opposite things that I just wish that this doesn't happen, but I'm pretty sure it's going to. I believe that Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan will lose the tag team titles to Cesaro and Sheamus at this pay-per-view. Reason being, I believe Jason Jordan's going to make some fuck-up mistakes in this match, costing the Seth Rollins and Jason Jordan the title, or vice versa, or they'll get in a disagreement. Jason Jordan will act like a putz and eventually turn on Seth Rollins, and that'll be that. Eventually leading to Jason Jordan becoming a heel and facing, I would assume, Kurt Angle at some point, probably at the Elimination Chamber. Then we got AJ Styles defending his WWE Championship in a handicap match against Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Though there is some word going around that Kevin Owens did injure his leg, possibly. I don't know the severity of it or how bad it might be. But it is being mentioned that he did get hurt in this match on SmackDown this past week. So there is a possibility that we may not see Kevin Owens competing that much in this match, just so that he can be at least in the show, so they don't have to alter or change the match the way they already had for the Cruiserweight title, because Enzo Amore is a piece of crap who likes to fuck around with women to the point where it's believable that he's actually raping them, because he's a fucking dumb putz. It's one thing cheating on your wife. It's another thing going ahead and molesting them like a fucking low-life piece of shit that Enzo Amore is, and I hope he never gets hired again by WWE. Because they'd be making a very foolish mistake and causing themselves a lot of heartache. Because they've given this guy everything possible that you could possibly ask for, and they made him a top-notch cruiserweight, made him very likable by the audience, may I add. And yet he threw that all away. And they gave it to him anyway, regardless. So who fucking cares? AJ Styles, though, will defend that title and retain it against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. So there's nothing to worry about there. I do not see a co-hold owners of the WWE Championship. If they do that, they are fucking retards. Brock Lesnar defending the Universal Championship against Braun Strowman and Kane. It's real simple. I've already stated this. Brock Lesnar will retain, defeating Kane with an F5 and walking away still your Universal Champion. Braun Strowman wins. Same fate ends to Kane. He loses the match, and Brock Lesnar is stripped of the title. Braun Strowman's your new champion. No matter which one wins, it's either going to be Brock or Braun Strowman pinning Kane for the 1, 2, 3. Hands down, no questions asked. There's no reason for either one of these two to pin each other. It's pointless. They don't need a pinfall over each other. That would be fucking ridiculous. You're going to make Braun Strowman win the title and then lose it to Brock Lesnar in the next pay-per-view if that's what they plan on doing and hurting the whole... Well, we want to make sure Roman Reigns looks really good. You know, we got to make sure Roman Reigns looks fantastic for this WrestleMania big showdown he's going to have with Brock Lesnar. So, you know, we got to make sure he looks great and he gets his title win over Brock Lesnar because he's the most important thing. Roman Reigns is WWE, basically. Get the fuck out of here. Brock Lesnar retains his fucking title and defeats Kane by pinfall after an F5. 2018 Women's Royal Rumble match. First time ever. Big fucking whoop-de-doo. There's nothing hard to figure out here. Asuka is going to be your winner of the Royal Rumble. If she is not, I am going to be leaving a fucking huge freaking rant. Now, the 2018 Men's Royal Rumble. Alright, this is going to be a little bit possibly long, so please forgive me if I do go a little bit on a rant or a tear here, because I'm going to state this. If Roman Reigns or John Cena wins this Royal Rumble, you can guarantee you're not going to get a review, the type of review you want. You're going to get a full-on rant, a full-on blow-up that you have never seen on this YouTube channel before. I will do whatever it takes to give you the most outstanding rant you have ever seen on my fucking channel. Because this is ridiculous. There is rumors going around that Roman Reigns or John Cena may win the Royal Rumble. Why do either one of these two need to win a fucking Royal Rumble? You got Elimination Chamber coming up the next month. You could have Roman Reigns win that and do a number one contenders match. Brock Lesnar has no reason to be at the Elimination Chamber just before WrestleMania. So you have him win the Elimination Chamber number one contenders match, have someone from SmackDown win, and you don't have John Cena be the guy that does it. You don't need John Cena winning the fucking Royal Rumble. He's won it twice. Give it a rest. It's over and done with. It's played out and it's retarded. There's no reason for John Cena to walk away the fucking Royal Rumble winner. Face AJ Styles for the 5 millionth time when this match should have occurred last year at WrestleMania 33. That's when this match should have actually happened, number one. John Cena should have been defending the WWE Championship at WrestleMania against AJ Styles, and AJ Styles should have walked away winning back the WWE Championship. But of course, we didn't get that. John Cena got a joked-out match with The Miz, which had very nice heat going back and forth, but the match itself was absolute crap from last year's WrestleMania. In our main event, we got to see Roman Reigns face The Undertaker, and by far the worst Undertaker match I've ever seen. No thanks to Roman Reigns to make that match any good, and The Undertaker being as old as fuck, not being his fault, but just Mother Nature kicking his ass, he wasn't up to par for this match, and the match absolutely sucked back then. So with that being said, we're gonna definitely see something different. I don't see why they would go with John Cena. John Cena doesn't need to win a 17th title reign, especially being at WrestleMania, when they could give this to a different competitor, a different name, someone that will be able to face AJ Styles for the WWE Championship one-on-one. Maybe Shinsuke Nakamura we could get. We could get quite a few other names. But we don't need Roman Reigns or John Cena winning this Royal Rumble match. If you want to throw Braun Strowman in there, you want Braun Strowman to win and change his mind and being on Raw and go to SmackDown even for the WWE Championship against AJ Styles. I'd be cool with that. We get to see Braun Strowman finally win a major championship, which he deserves, by the way. He's fucking earned it after all this, through this entire year of 2017. If I had to pick anybody on the WWE main roster who has been built up the best out of anyone besides Roman Reigns, because Roman Reigns is so focused on by Vince McMahon and the WWE creative team, that Roman Reigns would be that guy that is one of their top-notch performers, got the most heat or love by the WWE audience. I would say Braun Strowman's the 2017 WWE main roster winner of the year. But that's just my personal opinion. But yeah, I honestly believe it's time for Braun Strowman to really win this champion. If they had Braun Strowman win the Universal title, keep it to go, their intentions for him to keep it to go to WrestleMania to face Roman Reigns, and Roman Reigns wins the Royal Rumble match, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I really wouldn't, even though I would care about Roman Reigns winning his second Royal Rumble match in less than how many years? In 3 years, he's won 2 Royal Rumble matches. Oh boy, what a fucking world we live in. But at the end of the day, guys, Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman should be the main event of Raw's World Championship. They have competed throughout the entire year. They have beaten each other senseless. They have given you the best brawls and best realistic big men wars that you've ever seen in such a long time. And they were believable. They roughed each other up. They beat each other down. They made you feel like you were watching a real life war between two guys that were beating the hell out of each other and beating each other senseless. This is by far the best match setup you can possibly put on for WrestleMania's main event for WrestleMania 34. They're full-time wrestlers. They should be the main event. There's no questions asked. Brock Lesnar shouldn't even be the champion right now. Like I said last year in 2017, like I said, in the middle of the year, I believe Roman Reigns should have won the Universal title from Brock Lesnar one-on-one. Braun Strowman should have stayed out of commission for the entire year up to 2018's Royal Rumble match, made a surprise return, and win the Royal Rumble match itself to face Roman Reigns for the World Championship, while Roman Reigns went through every fucking person on the roster, beating them all, and Braun Strowman ends up being the final guy that he gets defeated by. And Braun Strowman walks away WrestleMania 34 the new Universal Champion. That's what I would have done. But of course, we have to keep it all around Roman Reigns, because we all do it for Roman Reigns. I honestly can't stand it. I don't understand it. I don't really care anymore. I'm fed up of it. I give up with the fact that WWE is a bunch of corporate sellout losers who just have a one set deal going on in their company, and they don't see the bigger picture to what WWE should be focused on. They don't know what's good for this company. But honestly, the guy, based on this whole situation and the way this event looks, it should be Shinsuke Nakamura. One, he's the least amount of person that you would expect to win the Royal Rumble match. Two, AJ Styles is WWE Champion. We should see Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles put on a performance at WrestleMania 34 that has never been seen before at a WrestleMania event. We need to see New Japan Wrestling live on a WWE event. One-on-one. No other bullshit, nothing. Pure wrestling, unadulterated, kick-ass fucking match. That's what we deserve to see for a WrestleMania main event on the main card of WrestleMania 34. That's what we need to see. That's who needs to win the Royal Rumble, and that's all there is to it. The only other person that you can give the Royal Rumble match to win is Braun Strowman. He's the only legitimate person that they have built around that has legit towards being liked by the WWE or has legit heat by WWE. Either way you look at it, he's had both. And I have liked Braun Strowman from the get-go in the Raw roster since 2017. He has been believable. He has kicked ass, and Roman Reigns has brought that out in him. I have started liking Braun Strowman because of Roman Reigns. I can't believe I am saying that. Roman Reigns actually helped Braun Strowman look good. And Braun Strowman has made Roman Reigns look good. They both complement each other in their matches. They both beat the shit out of each other. They should be the fucking main event of WrestleMania 34. And Shinsuke Nakamura and AJ Styles should be the fucking two guys competing for the WWE Championship. Those are the main event matches for the world titles that should be on the damn main event card. That's all there is to it. Plain and simple. But at this time, I'm going to say Shinsuke Nakamura should be the winner. But I'm pretty sure I'll be wrong in that situation because Roman Reigns or John Cena is going to win. And I'm guaranteeing you this. That happens, you're getting the biggest fucking rant you're going to ever hear on this damn channel you ever heard before. Because I am fucking sick and tired of watching this shit. I'm tired of seeing the same old crap done over and over again. Last year we got Randy Orton. The year before that, 2016, I don't even fucking... Oh yeah, Triple H wins the WWE Championship in the Royal Rumble match. Like, who the fuck gives a shit? Roman Reigns wins the Royal Rumble match in 2015 that nobody cared about and was booing out the building with The Rock being in the ring, for God's sakes. 2014, we get Batista winning the Royal Rumble for the second time in his career. Nobody liked that. They were booing him out of the building. They wanted Daniel Bryan. That's the guy who should have won. 2013, we saw John Cena win the Royal Rumble for a second time in his career. I mean, come on, man. 2012, we got to see Sheamus. Well, that was a different change of pace, but what did we get to see him at? The opener of the fucking WrestleMania 28, and we got to see him defeat Daniel Bryan in 20-something seconds. Who fucking cares about this shit? 2011, we got to see, I believe it was Alberto Del Rio. He's, wow. What did he fucking do on that one? It was a 40-man Royal Rumble match. That was pointless. I mean, this has been shit. Edge, she was different. That was the 2010. That was a pretty good Royal Rumble match itself. The rest of the show, though, sucked. I didn't really like the rest of the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, but the Royal Rumble match itself was good. That's pretty much it, guys. I mean, this has been really garbage the last 10 years, to be quite frank with you, Royal Rumbles. I mean, 2008, 2009, 2010, they were okay. I mean, I had no problem with John Cena and Randy Orton winning the Royal Rumbles during that point. It was their first time ever winning. But, you know, second, third time, it gets kind of like, what the fuck is this shit? You know, Bray Wyatt should have won last year's Royal Rumble. That should have been a given. I honestly think he should have won the Royal Rumble. And then Randy Orton should have won the WWE Championship in the Elimination Chamber, and Bray Wyatt should have defeated him for the title and got his WrestleMania moment. But, of course, Bray Wyatt doesn't get that. He gets the shaft up the ass. So, whoop-de-doo on that. And not to mention the match was shit at WrestleMania 33. So just going over all of that in a nutshell, yeah, we got a lot to worry about for Royal Rumble tomorrow. So if you get a shitty show, don't be surprised. Just expect the worst, because that's what you're going to get. The worst, more than likely. And a guaranteed rant on this channel. So keep an eye out for it, because it's going to happen. Anyway, guys, I thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the preview and predictions video of Royal Rumble 2018. Hit the like button if you liked the video. Leave a comment down below, and hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching, and have a great night.